Hello everyone, welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. I hope you guys are doing well as always. So, on yesterday's stream we went through most of the depths area, I guess, the mines. We ended up fighting the Grinder Great One, which was just a bunch of dudes kind of in the vein of the Rotten from Dark Souls 2. And we met the old guy at the end of the stream, as well as a couple of NPCs who were stuck. We helped them. They advanced. Now they're split up. It's a little bit unclear what the role of everybody is. We ran into some other folks, saved them, fought them. It's a little bit weird. We learned a little bit more about the world and the memories and stuff, but it's been pretty straightforward for the most part. So anyway, Ask Next, welcome back in. How are you doing? How are the puppies and Wilma? And also congratulations. Hopefully you got some more sleep. Alright, so the last thing that we did was we came to this theater district. We met the old guy here. And he told us something. Oh yeah, and now we're able to go through the doors that were phasing before. That's the very last thing that we did. You lost the smallest? I'm sorry to hear that. Damn. Any idea why? You were expecting to lose her, but it's still sad. The other puppies are fine. She was rather weak. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. So the last time we came here, we had an NPC hero fight us. I don't know what their deal was. Did I look at their item? I don't remember if I did. I meant to if I did not. Alright, well I don't see a glowing yellow thing, so I'm assuming I read it. It is what it is, you just have to love the other three a bit more. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I went down that way and it seemed annoying, so I turned around, but that's also because I was severely weakened after the NPC fight. It kind of kicked my butt. Why did that just... okay. You're spending all my money. Or Shaft Village. Wait, weren't we here before? Is this... oh, this is the first area. I was gonna say, we'll need to come back to the mine at one point to get into the hero door, so since I'm already here, might as well go back. It loops around this area, apparently.
I wonder if the smith's hammer choosing me ain't a sign there may be no masters left. Oh well.
Can we infuse our halberd anymore? I don't think so. I think we need another traditional thing. Where is it? There. You can't afford that. It's like...
If you find another anvil...
We'll leave that dude alone. We'll try to go into the secret room area. It's the fastest way there. Probably just going straight forward. Should have healed. What a jerk. I refuse. Alright, I've already forgotten that the dash attacks are actually garbage in this game. With 0 tracking even on an enemy that is literally standing still. So I need to not do that. Hey Ulfer, welcome back. How are you doing? You finished the Shadowheart commission? Yeah, I saw. It was cute. The only problem I saw with it was that the older Shadowheart had white hair instead of black, and she wasn't the chosen disciple of Shar. Seems kind of messed up in my book. Ah, forgot. They have boys. I died. Hey, Mendacious, welcome back. Game over. Da. Why does that dude get pissed off randomly? Hey, no way! Like, he walked through the after image. Heroes don't attack people minding their own business. These aren't people. These are zombies that are glitched, and the other things are camels. Clearly. And aside from all that, we need to take the memories that are not being allowed to flow through Nostalgaia back to the heart of Nostalgaia. So I'm doing them all a favor, you see. Really, they'd ought to be thanking me. Come on. What the hell? Parable of balance. I don't know why it does 2 hits sometimes, especially when I only put in 1 input. Don't know if it's the sensitivity of the controller or something else. I'm gonna die. $17.50. Ruined sassy mousetrap. Common mousetrap, now glitching with a sequence of indecipherable runes. Marking yourself with these will make your melee attackers take damage. Well, unless it's a ridiculous amount of damage, it's going to be useless. Well, maybe if I block, it won't be so bad. I could warp. What should I do? Trying to remember if there are any other glitch doors down here that I wanted to get to. That's the one that stood out to me with the chest. Let's go back to the theater. So now we can take that elevator into that other weird area. I forgot. Am I going the right way? No, I am not. I was like, this doesn't seem right. This does not seem like what I did at all last time. I have to go through the castle. I forgot. Where am I going now? I need to go upstairs. Guess I could level up once. Yeah, I may as well. I think we're 1 point away from being able to use the Zweihander thing, or maybe it was 2. I don't know. We're 2 points away. Ah, okay. I was 3 away. We're gonna take off the crit thingy. Actually, let's see if this works. Hey, without horns, welcome back. You missed when I became Mr. Dark Soul himself, apparently. Happened last night, essentially. Got some extra stats, so I was able to put on... Whoops. 14. Okay, that's dookie. And blocking doesn't trigger it. Okay. So instead of becoming Mr. Dark Soul, we were Dookie Soul. Did I see that Hawkshaw put out a new Dark Souls video? I have not, no. Believe it or not, I don't really get Soulsborne lore recommendations in my algorithm. What's it about? Saw New Londo and Kingsfield 4 having overlapping themes. Never played any of the Kingsfields, and honestly, I don't want to. They look real rough. And I say that as a dungeon crawler enjoyer in old games like Persona 1. So that thing had phasing damage, that's annoying, but whatever. Cool. The plot point is both had a city sunk to hide evil and then the evil surviving. Speaking of evil sinking, did y'all hear that they're making... Damn it, I didn't think it jumped that far. A new Friday the 13th series. I think they are calling it Crystal Lake. I don't know if it's a movie, a TV show, or whatnot. I don't remember what the article said. Kind of just skimmed it very quickly. Apparently, Linda Cardellini is going to be playing the mother of Jason. So it seems to be lore accurate to the first movie, but maybe giving a bit more insight into the eyes of the killer. It sounds pretty interesting to me, honestly. Ask next, you avoid horror movies? You don't like being scared? See, I tend to avoid horror movies for the other reason, where it's like, they aren't scary enough. Ah! These dudes are a wee bit tankier. Right, I'm gonna put the crit thing back on. I don't think the dex helped that much. But that horn's understandable. Oofer, horror movies are cozy. It depends. Like, I tried to watch the Tommy Knockers recently, and I fell asleep like a half hour in. It may have just had like a super slow build-up. Oh. What's his name? He's not called Donald Duck, but he's essentially Donald Duck with money. Huey, Louie, and Dewey's uncle. The only name that comes to my mind, which is definitely wrong, is Ebenezer Scrooge. Ebenezer Duck. Wait, is he called Scrooge? You trolling me? Or did we just have the same thought? Where's me torch? Oh, there it is. Aha! So I can't put it in this hand. Scrooge McDuck. Okay. I was like, Scrooge Duck? That does not sound right. I forgot the Mick part. Thank you. They're Irish.
Oh, a lot of anguish out there, isn't there, good buddy? Ooh, geez. Yeah, there is. Oh, remember that sweet sword I gave you?
Nope.
Powerful, right? I can give you more powerful artifacts. All you have to do is bring me the relics you find that are burdened with memories. I can absorb their suffering, their longing, so you don't need to solve their mysteries. Instead, you'll get to wield super duper awesome versions of them to beat up whatever bad guys you chase. And their liberated husks won't have any memories left to burden you with. Win-win!
Wonder how much that dude enjoyed laughing with these voice lines. Unburdened relics are stronger but lose their lore and special ability. This cannot be undone. Oh, so that's what unburdened means? But do they lose abilities and whatnot? I mean, I at least want to get the lore for them to begin with. Oh, but they become 3D when they're unburdened? Okay. This one seems like a downgrade. I thought he was going to take that boss item we got the other day. The other day, meaning literally yesterday. 5,000! This better be the best item in the game. No $5 shake. Ruined introspective purse. It's garbage. Just going to increase the amount of money I get. A once common purse, now glitching with a sequence of indecipherable runes. Marking yourself will make those you kill yield more memory. Might actually be really good, I don't know. If I had more rune slots, I might consider wanting to use it. Easy maker key. So we have a smithing sound. Key to a crate of smuggled easy maker goods. Honestly, the sound reminds me of the studio that made Space Ghost Coast to Coast. They'd play at the end of every episode. He seems angry. Hey, Zafe, how's it going? How'd I do that? It's an interesting visual style, pixelated in certain areas but not others. Right, it's part of the themes of the game. If we actually look at our character, we can see that my arms are essentially just a pixelated mess. And to complete the image for you, this is my head. I'm a pixel man, and the narrator hates me because of it. There's another dude there. Sliver of tradition. Good. Now we'll be able to upgrade our Naginata. Am I advancing too much? I was trying to go the wrong way. It's got to be a big night guy, huh? he deals damage. It's a little bit hard to see because of all that light. Pixel discrimination, something like that. Lack thereof. It's a refrigerator. I wonder if it's running and if I can go catch it. Got many a dung eater in here apparently. Ah! Got some more access. So how's it going, Zafe? Uh-oh. Bucko blade. Mendacious, alright, you're bad. Are you Michael Jackson? I'm doing pretty well. Enjoying Satire Souls, as I've been calling it. It kind of reminds me of Dark Souls in a way. It's a little bit jankier, but it's pretty cool. I gave in and I bought Tearaway on sale. It's like the 8-bit Bloodborne game. So I'm looking forward to playing that on stream someday. New setup serving me well? Bro, I hate Windows 11 so much. Every day it's got a new way of disappointing me, or rather, sometimes even an old way of disappointing me. It sucks. But aside from that, it's going pretty well with everything.
These vaults once held rewards for our heroes. Having restored our good king, a hero would return to a procession and play, honouring their deeds. We would give them our most beautiful crafts, not for fighting, just tokens of our adoration, our veneration. Of course, their story wasn't yet over then. There was still the kidnapping during the festivities. Oh, good times. Still no Master Smith. But maybe tradition lingers. I might be able to try some more complex enhancements if you're feeling brave, hero.
More complex enhancements? Does he mean the infusions? Where is our naggy gnat? I can't afford that. Oh, wait. I need a fragment. When did I pick up a sliver? Actually, let's look at the infusion. Infusion, ha! Dependent versus balanced.
Thank you for giving me a purpose, hero.
Mendacious, eventually once software gets so old, it's actually more secure since nobody knows how to hack it. Not exactly, but by the same token, it can get even harder to use. Case in point, me trying to play Dragon Age Origins and failing a month or so back on stream. I'm still very salty about that. Like, part of me is like tempted to try to make it work again, but I think it'll be futile. Zay, if it's unfortunate, Linux is still what it is when it comes to gaming, you'd consider a Switch. I really, really considered it, but for that exact reason, I didn't do it. What was I about to look up? Oh yeah, we got the Bucko blade. Where is it? Ah, there it is. A pixelating really big sword. Quote, my wielder was frequently sized up at a place where being stung was sought as a delight. Oh, so that's gotta be the red district thing. This is definitely a Buster Sword reference because it's got 2 materia slots. Bucko, Buster. Yep, okay. Stats are too low. 16 strength, 13 dex. Oh, I need to put the strength thingy on, huh? Let's become the bucko of our dream. Ready? Oh, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I know that I hate the greatsword moveset. That actually seemed a little bit different. Mendacious, that's why you use 53 floppy disks just to get 1 gigabyte of RAM? Your math sounds wrong. Wouldn't you need more floppies than that? Actually, I have no idea. You could be right. But I also keep my RAM spread out like that. It's the smart thing to do.
This place is full of memory. Thank you for giving me a purpose, hero. I'm glad to be able to help. Thank you for this place. Thank you for giving me a purpose.
His dialogue straightforward. So instead of going all that way, let's go the other ways. The depths. Hey, Stella, welcome back in. You looked it up and it takes 711 floppy disks for 1 gigabyte? That sounds more accurate. Oh, is this? Oh, okay, yeah. That was the door that annoyed me when I was helping Nero and Scope Cutter. How many zip disks? Hey, Chadwick, welcome back. It's the format of the future, you know?
Sucking the burdens from your relics is better for everyone, and the rewards are unparalleled. That's how you can be sure it's the right thing.
Right, never do it ever, got it. Crown of the Undone. That sounds cool. The Pixelating Warlock's Crown. Quote, the murders of my NPC were tallied where his corpses were dumped. So you hated floppies mostly because they didn't like you and they'd always stop working so fast. Gotta handle them with care. Huh. I remember taking floppy disks. Damn it. Floppy disks to school. And emulating regular Nintendo games on them and whatnot. Playing Super Mario Brothers 3 in class rather than paying attention. Got him. Floppy disks are the ones that frogs use? No, that's that one character from My Hero Academia. Rumor has it, if you steal one from her, she'll say Kairu. That is a pun. Because Kairu means frog and to give back. Or go back in a way. Or change. About to get swarmed, aren't we? Can't tell if that dude's going to be a friend or not. I'm assuming not. That's a lot of angry dudes. Right. We did it. Amnesiac's pillars and scent. The hell? Amnesiac's thoughts. A pixelating circlet that shimmers like thought. My wearer's relentless opposition to the pipe layer saw her transferred from the vault. Oh, this is really lightweight stuff. Damn, it's super bright.
Finally. Time for old Blade to face the chasm? No. Wait, you don't serve my captors. You're one of us. Never thought I'd meet a young spawn again. Blade the Bold, they called me. Don't think about it too hard. I lost my courage, see? Lost my heroic icon with it. Listen, I can tell you're a good kid. I've seen enough heroes to know. If you find my icon out there, maybe, could you return it to me? I want to be meaningful again. Before this whole thing ends. Ain't no reason for me to leave this cell. I'm meaningless. On account of my failure. If they'd have thrown me in the chasm, at least there'd be no memory of my shame. You still got heroism in you, kid. I can tell. Get out there and save the day. Ain't no reason for me to leave this cell. If you get out.
All right. Budge. Ah! Oh, there's another one! Run away! Can't see. Oh no. Okay, we should be fine. Ah, you're too fat. Oh no. Oh, he just teleported. Okay. Hopefully they didn't recover. Got him. Festivity Row kitchen. Crucible. That's the Crucible 9X. Pixelating axe for hacking through a gauntlet. I need to remember. Degradation strike. The great forgetting was inescapable. All would surrender eventually. No new content or NPCs had spawned since before the Age of Forgetting began. In trying to reset, the content that lingered degraded further with each rebirth. The minds of Nostalgaia's NPCs pixelated with their bodies. The few pockets of fidelity that remained in the world were camped by the powerful. Even those last vestiges would eventually pixelate too. They're memory eaters. Does this connect back to the first area? What the hell? Ooh, a beacon. Oh yeah, I totally failed to punch things. Whoops. This will be fine, actually. No, well, no. I need to be the left. Irrelevant appendage. These things are kind of creepy looking. Was this the full way forward? Was there no other way to go? If so, then I can rest and it won't be a big deal. Probably should have read that appendage right there, though. Pixelating severed arm with a source projection blade. My hero sought one thing above all else. That does not give me much to work with, brother. Wait, this is strength and dex? What is it? Just a sword?
Ain't no reason for me to leave this cell.
I'll rest. I may as well tether here.
The narrator had taken to scathing others in his duress. Sudden... Ugh. Forget it. What? Don't poop a pixel.
I was afraid I was about to have to use one of the firestone thingies. Fudge, I went the wrong way. Wait, I can just pick up my memories first. I hope. Oh no, are you joking? $6 grand down the hole, like literally though. Don't know if that'll be worth it or not. It was worth it. Okay. Now I can even level up. What was that? Oh. Player housing. We're in
The
Irithyll.
toothpick approached the banquet table. Surely there was no hope.
Banquet table? Sup, Nero? Oh, look, it's Smo.
Together, my friend, we shall prove our worth.
No.
Be as brave as nameless Nero.
Ruined agile paperweight. Stamina. Oh, decreased stamina usage. This might be good. It's Smuff. You big and buff. Can't I just cheat? Brother, you're not even trying to aim. Right, anyway. There's a lot of bodies here. Could we remember things yet? No? Slowly regen health versus... No, it may as well. Where's the stamina thing? I thought it was this. Ah, it's these. I'm the consumer? Oh, damn. did I miss? He's cheating. Can't see. He's got some moves, yeah. Uh-oh. Whew. I'm gonna go for it. Probably shouldn't. I'm out of stamina. Oh, he's cheating. I died. Alright, I didn't one-shot that dude. It's interesting. And now I'm gonna have to pull this down every time. I should have tethered at our boy. At least this is kind of an instantaneous return.
Together, my friend, we shall prove our worth. Should you falter, I shall be as your beacon.
He's gonna save my bacon. Oh, he didn't do that before. Cheating. It got me. Oh no, but I healed somehow. Should have dodged. You're gonna die now. Oops, okay. Alright, so maybe I should try to attack the Phantom. Hey Global, how's it going? Quite generous looking hitboxes. Oh no. But that other body does have health, but not a crazy amount. Only 2 hits then, okay. 4, 5. Okay, shouldn't have done that. I'm alive. I only tried to do that twice. I was just hit the wall. Why'd I do that? Should not have traded. I don't know when he's doing a 1 or 3 hit combo. Oh, I thought I just died for real. Just gotta be patient. This is always my weakness. Got it. Okay. Phase 2. Finished him. Gnom's dancing pole, Gnom's withered icon. The betrayer defeated Gnome. Yeah, blocking was kind of key for that. I don't think I would have been able to spam roll. Block feels pretty overpowered. Pretty true for most soulsborns. But we did it! Alright, so let's go ahead and read that stuff while we're in the arena still. Nom has a lot of health, to be honest. It doesn't seem too bad, but I feel like if I was dodging, that would have been really bad. Gnom's withered icon. It's a clown nose. Oh, is this the Moogle? The withered heroic icon of a gluttonous hero. There is once something meaningful about this item, a legacy that can live on in you. Returning this to Nostalgaia through her beacons will increase the uses of your own heroic icon. Of course, I could have gotten the other icon, and I'm just kind of gimping myself a little bit here. Wasn't too bad, though. What was the other thing I got? What it was? Wait, what did I get? Oh, the dancing pole. It's a weapon. There it is. A pixelating spear-tipped pole. The memory lingers in Festivity Row. From center stage, my hero swung around me for all to cheer or laugh. Strength and source. Rip. Okay. So we should have enough, what do you call it, memory to gain our 20th stat point in strength to be able to use the scope cutter. Yeah, part of me wonders what it would have been like fighting Nam with daggers or something. Not that you can really power stance. Which that also reminds me, I need to figure out what I need to do with punching enemies for changing them. Alright, hopefully this isn't hot cabbage. Which it probably is. I expect it to be 367. Holy crap. A blade with potential unrealized. Is it me or does it actually move faster? Damn it. Damn it. This feels slower somehow. Nah, it's just gotta be me imagining it. Anyway, let's try to beat some enemies with this. Oh, come on, like that. This is why I'm not gonna use great swords. How do you possibly miss that third hit? Although that's kind of disgusting for real. Alright, I'm getting suckered into going this Viander playthrough. I can't help it. I mean, I could totally help it, but I choose not to help it. Check out this nightly set. It's too nostalgic to not use this. Oh, there's a light over there. That's cute. Sure, that just glowed for a second. Whatever.
Again, the narrator felt Nostalgaia's heart open a little more. Those who had long clenched it were being made to let go. Memories cascaded over the narrator.
We're in the Shining Maze. Not really. Path of the Good Monarch. You carry one relic that can be membered ahead. There's also that really cool looking area down at the very bottom of the depths that I haven't gone through. Is that the chick that I beat the crap out of? We're gonna have to fight again. She's gonna mess me up.
I've put down my arms. Please, parley with me.
Steal it. She's fully rendered.
You might have taken this as an opportunity to dispatch me. Perhaps I misjudged you originally. I am, well, you may call me... My name has no meaning. Call me... Vengeance. I watched you approach the consumer's banquet. You rid Nostalgaia of his gluttony. By chance, our paths are aligned. Beyond the wilds, across this canyon, lies the Keep of the Stolen Crown. A great one has usurped its throne. I will purge this kingdom of all that strangle it. Though I do not recognize your story, I do know your make. You were one of them. Yet also, somehow, less than them. And I suspect, in some way, even less than me. Forgive my staring. I mean, none of this is an insult. Your peculiarity may be the thing that saves you from their fate. I wish you well on your quest, so long as it is true. Should you falter, I will kill you. I wish you well on your quest, so long as it is true. Should you falter, I will kill you.
Alright, so we need to beat her up so we can steal her dagger now, right? It's got a crown on the hilt, so that probably relates to what she's talking about up ahead of us. When she chuckled, I was just gonna start calling her Tee-hee-hee. So then when she called herself Vengeance, I just laughed because of how 14-year-oldishly edgy it was. Hey, Meow Laser, welcome back in. You just missed us fighting Smo, the Great One. The consumer. He likes to buy things. Things you don't need. That's why he was in the Vault of Gold, right?
The way was impassable, the quest now impossible. Suddenly, and for no reason at all, and without implying any third-party emotional investment, hope bridged the divide.
Yeah, no, 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 no. It's Hades' Tower of Flame. Can't wait for this to fall apart on me as I go across.
Oh, what have I done?
Obviously, an homage to Rainbow Road, a la Mario Kart. Warlock's Wilds. 3 of your relics can be membered up ahead. Watch out for the carts. That would have been pretty cool, though, for real. It's the Bioshock Lighthouse? Ah, I never played Bioshock, actually.
Is it ironic that Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer? Nom nom nom! Let me ease your burdens. Oh, it hurts! Oh, yeah, it hurts. Oh, I can take it. Oh, I can take it.
I don't know how, but I forgot about his butt crack again. Why the hell am I... Okay. I was like, why am I in super slow motion there? I think I'm gonna travel back to the beginning of the world. I should have probably tethered at that last one, honestly, and then just hoofed it back. Where am I going? Why did I think this was a good idea? I thought I connected back? It does, doesn't it? Where did it connect back? Anyway. Damn. Day was a lot faster than I was expecting. Save me, Mr. Smith. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Like that this sword is so long it couldn't be rendered well in the elevator fully. I wonder if the spider dude respawns. No? Okay, very well. Oh, come on! I got great sworded. goofed that up. I do like that the return speed on these are fairly instantaneous when they do get going. I think they could make use of the theme without it feeling too janky. Or the fact that it is janky feels thematic. Either way. Scared. Okay. Yo, once I start upgrading this weapon, it's gonna hit super hard. Not that it doesn't hit very hard already. Oh god, come on, man. And it's moments like that where I'm like, why am I even trying to do this? That's kind of cool. What did that cost for? So don't need a full backstab, I just need to get behind them.
I'm glad to be able to help.
I may as well start using my slivers, right? Oh, look at that upgrade. It's 100 damage. I feel like I should do that.
Thank you for giving me a purpose.
Right now, what's the quickest way down? Oh. Was this ladder always here? Don't think I ever noticed it. Zoink Scoob. We need to go back to the Honeybee Manor. The hell was that third thing? I know what house I'm in now. Okay. Forgot about this house, honestly. Yep, okay. Oh no, the lore. People died in these beds. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Is this a Final Fantasy 1 reference? 2? 6? I don't remember. Ruined Suspicious Spoon. It'll make your crits regenerate health. Ooh, that's actually pretty good synergy. Is that high crit weapon? Won't be able to use that for a while, and it'll probably just end up being a pittance of health anyway. Don't know if it'll count backstabs. Oh, I vaguely remember this hall now. Right. So this is a shortcut to go back up to the top. I see. Wait, why is he over there now? Check out that rainbow.
Is it ironic that Nostalgaia's heart can now consume the consumer? Let me...
Looking to see if we can use any memories. Let's talk to the weirdo again. Assuming he's fine.
Who are you?
Oh no.
Give me pardon, my hero. Memory is everything. What is metal or stone without the recollection of its value? What is a song that can no longer be sung? What is a servant who has forgotten their master? The fabric of what we build, buy, and break is memory. When branded hatefully with a term once revered, we must reforge the branding's beauty through our actions. In this, we are alike, my hero. We, the maligned easy makers, embraced our defamation. My wares are a testament to the bravery of my kin, perilously gathered perchance they might serve. In our service, please remember us, my everything. The pipe layer's own kin, his very blood, once defied him. That betrayer was exiled to the sunken bowels of Nostalgaia, where we too hid. There he rallied us, trained us. He could not bring himself to harm his fallen brother, you see, any more than I might willfully harm you. But he trusted that the tradition of our world would spawn someone who could. Rumors swirled that before our teacher's despair, he gave his blessing to one who was never worthy to carry it. But 'twas only a rumor.
Alright, Ass, next you have a good night. Take care.
The pipe layer's own kin, that betrayer was exiled to the sunken bowels of there he rallied us. He could not bring himself to harm his but he trusted that the tradition of our rumors swirled that before but
Right. So we got some keys for this guy.
What? What do you bring me? Oh, of course. An easy maker crate. Shall we open?
Ooh, a fragment. Blank parchment. A piece of parchment with nothing to tell. This can inspire a confident smith to reforge a weapon back to its original scaling. We could wait. Butterfly knife. Instead of like butterfly. Alright, anyway. Chadwick, you just absent-mindedly agreed to an update for Windows. Now if it does something catastrophically annoying, like what? I've had that problem myself, especially because with Windows 11, I'm using additional programs to make the start bar not look like trash and have it just kind of be old style. So annoying. Like, why doesn't Windows just make the UI not so ass? Anyway. An edge that unfolds to cut through enemies like butter. Quote, I was used to slice through 2,463 enemies. I still remember how each one's inside slid out in their own special way. I hope to never forget. Some small pockets of Nostalgaia still remember themselves. For now. Predator's Putter. Sliding clawed club for making sport of one's rivals. My wielder sought his own patch of unclaimed turf. Lingers in the Warlock Wilds? Maybe I should buy this. Heaven's Rim. This relic can only be remembered with 1,000 memory. What the hell is it? 30 strength. Oh, is this a shield? Trail of Fumes code. An unsanctioned algorithm for harnessing source. Release a trail of fumes that damage enemies over time. Maybe I should start pumping up source. Nostalgia pill. I almost read that as Nostalgaia. This capsule takes you back to the good old days before what made things awesome was forgotten. Consumed to cure degradation buildup. Meat. Hardcore pill. This capsule is so hardcore that even recursion only gets one attempt. Can't afford that. So I'll need 1750 to buy everything here. Wait, what? Oh no. That was not the one that gives me 50. Edit undo. Well, I goofed, Scoob. Alright, so let's go back to the very first area. This way take me there, probably. Chadwick, the update seems okay for now. How is it steel locked? But you know how I joked about this being the Honeybee Inn? It might actually literally be based on the Honeybee Inn. Whirlwind, region, stamina, unhit. 361. Wait, I can remember this? No. Actually, I guess using too much money worked out. Shield that hearkens to a twisted heart. My hero cast off their burdens to follow a martyr. They forgot me. Wonder what that's a reference to. What's the Honeybee Inn? Trying to think of a non-vulgar way to describe it. It was a location in Final Fantasy VII where Team Avalanche was trying to get information from the local Don of a slum, who essentially ran a whorehouse. And some sketchy scenes could take place in that game, in that location, to say the least. You never played it? A nightclub cabaret, that'd be a good way to describe it. It's not just in the remake without horns, how dare you? Look at that dude trying to do me dirty. You meant that in the remake, they play down the more vulgar stuff? That said, there was some really weird dialogue in the original there? Yeah. Apparently they had even weirder dialogue that got cut, but I don't remember what it was all like off the top of my head. That was the word I couldn't think of, a brothel. Is anyone going to be scandalized by calling a brothel a brothel? See, that's the word that I would have used, but I could only come up with whorehouse, which is more frowned upon, but, I mean, that doesn't change the actuality of what that thing is. You want to fight again? Remember heroism. Hey, he's moving. I'd be scandalized. No, I mean, I just try to keep things a little bit cleaner for the stream. Japan's a bit like Britain in its love for cross-dressing as a joke. As a joke is the operative phrase in that sentence. It's a little bit weird how simultaneously progressive and completely backwards it is at the same time. Thought that was a pancake. I got excited. What is that? It's a hat? It's probably a hat. What was the point of this room? It made me go all the way out of my way for nothing. Whoops. That just takes me to the beginning, right? Kind of. Wait. Never mind about waiting. Can't get back. Hope I don't get hurt for this. Bro, if I die from this of all things, I'd have to come back to get my... Well, it's only 3,000, I guess. We could probably die. Well, did not die. Chadwick, you started 2004 Ninja Gaiden 1 and thought, how hard could it be? Let's just start on hard. It is hard. Speaking of Ninja Gaiden and other ninja games, I saw that Shinobi, the new one, is on sale right now, half off, I think. Maybe it's 40%. It's only like 15 bucks. I didn't get it. Got other games to fill in my backlog first. I was very, very tempted, though. I missed. that's where we got the fragment of tradition the first time. Oh, okay, so I should farm that dude. Look, the new Shinobi looks good and simultaneously very off-putting at the same time. If simultaneously wasn't clear enough. So why were we in here? You got a McDonald's breakfast ad? As I was saying all of that, I hope it wasn't super important. I was just saying that the new Shinobi game is on sale. But how interesting that you got a breakfast ad right after I talked about how the hat looked like pancakes. What's everybody's go-to with McDonald's breakfast? For me, it's the McFlapjacks. Which is not what they're actually called, but that's what I call them because it's more fun that way. Although, to be honest, I'm not a big breakfast enjoyer. I'm a breakfast food enjoyer, but I just don't kind of like eating in the morning. And so whenever I would get like the McGriddles and stuff, it would just sit so heavily in the stomach. I just don't like it. Without horns, you guys think Egg McMuffin? Whatever the one is with eggs. Still, you can't remember the last time you had McDonald's, let alone McDonald's breakfast. It's been a very long time for me as well. Damn it, now I want pancakes. I like how I've already forgotten which way I need to go to get out of this damn area. Chadwick, more power to anyone who likes fast food breakfast, but none for you, thanks. Alright, so is it time to warp all the way back? Did I go everywhere I wanted to go? No, I did not. Where does this dude normally look? Okay, that's that spot. Okay, so we want to go back this way. McDonald's breakfast is fire when you've been up all night partying. Although, I think my favorite... what do you call it? Fast food. I don't know. I can think of that word. Fast food breakfast item is definitely the Burger King French toast bites. What are they even called? I think Wendy's had something like that for a while too. I don't remember if I ever tried the Wendy's ones. But man, getting a French toast sticks. Getting some French toast sticks with some syrup. Sign me up. To me, that's kind of like the epitome of a quote-unquote fast food breakfast because it's portable, it's convenient, it's delicious, and awful for you all at the same time. Chadwick, you're a freak. You'll gladly eat anything as leftovers from the night before as breakfast. Pizza, tacos, etc. Is that really a freak thing? I always thought that the designated times to eat specific foods is pretty silly to me. Alright, that was the last thing that was annoying me. Leftovers for breakfast is good, and breakfast for dinner is also good. Chadwick, big bowl of chili, party snacks for breakfast when you're all hungover and feel like crap, sign you up. I'm going the wrong way. I'll get wrecked, son. Disgraced stranglers. Those sound cool. It's part of a set. Too bad it weighs a lot. Alright, so I think I'm going to continue to pump strength so that way I don't have to use the whatever you call it on it. Also, that's a lot of damage upgrade. I believe it's allotted with 2 L's and 2 T's, Chadwick, because you need all of them. They almost look like the same lions that are used in the reliefs in Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Wonder where they bought their assets from. Path of the good monarch implies that there's a path of a bad monarch. Oh yeah, I saw a cursed comment a week or two ago that said something to the effect of the existence of finger-licking good implies the existence of toe-sucking evil. What? What does that mean? Well, let's just like take me down immediately to the well area. Let's get tethered. How could toe sucking ever be evil? Very easily. Isn't that just Quentin Tarantino? Is Tarantino evil? I always thought he was a bit of a creep. I don't know about evil though. Please don't tell me. Actually, it's fine because me going the long way allowed me to find that one door with the inn. Smile while they hit you. Watch me go back through that door that was just bothering me. No? Hide your love. Smile while they hit you. Keep the nun in NPC. No, 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 no. Unlocked elsewhere. Chadwick, you've bitten off more you should chew with Ninja Gaiden. Just get good, bro. Forehead. Blade the bold withered icon. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go visit that guy again. It's a crown. Increases heroic icon uses? Oh. The withered heroic icon of a cowardly hero. There is once something meaningful about this item, a legacy that can live on in you. Returning this to Nostalgaia through her beacons will increase the uses of her own heroic icon. Of your own, or blah blah blah. Wait, are we gonna get the big gate? No? Or shaft? Yes? Og! Right, what's the fastest way to our bullet? We're right, just knuckle down? Hell yeah. Get a stronger jaw. He wasn't here before, was he?
Is it?
This dude's everywhere. You is much flimsier on hard. I have a confession. I used Yu Hayabusa a lot in Warriors Orochi 4 because his horse attack was kind of busted. Disgustingly so. Come on! I feel like I've taken the longest possible path back. That's too slow. What a nerd. Oh, okay, there it is. They no longer have the source code for the original versions of Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. For the NES. The good news is I don't need to open the cells. Disgraced kickers. You lint liquor. The Xbox titles, okay. It boggles my mind just how little preservation there has been for media in general. Video games, television shows, movies. I always thought it would have been within a company's best interest to try to preserve that stuff. Oh damn, he turned and hit me like I owed him money. There's people who'd be much happier to play the original versions of both, but they haven't ever been re-released because they don't exist. Except for legal hell. I guess I'll need to open the cells in this room, I forgot. Rocky. storage costs money, IPs exist within legal confines, etc. Even still, I guess that just goes to show how much more I value preservation of media and things like that. When you consider like how successful many of the largest companies are, it just surprises me that they don't invest in storage and sit on their IP like Smog. They didn't take video games as seriously back then, even still. It's just a little bit depressing. Especially if you hear the particulars about stories like Fallout and Tim Kaine and how they try to go after him because, like, hey, you can't have our source code. And he's like, I literally don't have it. And then a couple years later, they're like, hey, man, we don't have the source code. Do you have it? He's like, no, you told me to get rid of it.
Did you find old Blade's icon? I'll be a little worse for wear, but thanks, kid. Bold, they called me. Though I never earned the title. Back in my cycle, there was still hope that a champion would spawn. Someone to counter the evils of our kind. I had the conviction, all right. Don't you doubt it. Just lacked the courage to carry it. So I never faced the pipe layer. Broke the oath implicit in what we are. I had ambitions back in the day. Save a princess. Become a venerable archetype. All that starry-eyed nonsense. The cycles wear on you, kid. They wear on you. Used to be a lot of heroes in these cells. When the chasm emerged, well, it offered a better solution for those who wouldn't cower. Guess that's why I was never taken. My icon had already withered with my bravery. To think, all this time, I could have just died. Don't make the same mistakes I did, kid. You be the hero old Blade couldn't be. I know you can. Don't make the same mistakes. You be the... I know you...
It's like how they used to tape over stuff all the time and a bunch of shows have lost episodes as a result. Yeah, like Doctor Who. It's actually shocked me to learn, I think it was from you, Stella, that there's just some episodes that are lost to time for such a beloved series. Granted, I mean, it was really, really, really rough in the beginning. Brother, he just aura walked through my attack. That's incredible. I had a feeling that dude would bum rush me. That is so damn annoying. Like, this weapon has the potential to be so much better than it is. And I know this game's been out for a couple of years now, which makes it even more disappointing that stuff like that wasn't patched or fixed up at all. So this gives me 3 strength, or 5. Wait, is that a hack? Oh, wait, maybe I don't need 20. Because I changed the scaling on it? Huh? How do I check? Games are weird in that so many of them are locked to their format. Very few other forms of media are trapped in the same way. Yeah, like some of the older games that I like to play are just not compatible with current hardware, despite current hardware being light years beyond what the original was shipped on. Which, it's extra funny to me that I went with light years as a unit of measurement because it's literally not different from a normal year. Chadwick, you gather BBC didn't keep their masters of a lot of old Doctor Who and had to recompile a bunch of seasons based on viewer tape submissions. Stella, it's one of the few shows that had an episode rerun in that time period. The first one got aired twice. Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good point that I never even thought about. I guess because when I was a kid, they were still re-airing episodes of I Love Lucy and Lassie and stuff like that. That it wouldn't have occurred to me that many shows only ever got aired once, essentially. Wait, can I level up again? There's a deer up there. I need 400. I need to punch this deer. Oh, this deer is creeping. It's not a deer at all. It's like a sign. I like their hats. Time to label up. Time to go with strength again. They reran Macross because they didn't animate the final episodes in time. That's funny. Tale of Luck. Used for weapon upgrades. An ancient tale about some past hero's random success. This can inspire a confident smith to reforge your weapon with increased luck scaling. The hell's this? There's a dude up there. It's a foxtrot. Oh, even just on our tip, it illuminates. That's cool. Okay. I know, it's because I'm doing this. Thought the torch was on my back for a minute. So it's definitely giving big, darker garden vibes, isn't it? Sword of Service. It's a fake owl. There was a massive power failure in parts of the country, and the announcement of JFK getting assassinated overshadowed everything, so they aired it again before the second episode the next week. Interesting. Sounds like Macross got shafted quite a bit there, Chadwick. This memory lingers in Warlock's wilds, a pixelating masterful blade. I remember the incessant nagging of my hero's guide, their last quarrel within the Standing Stones arena of a boss who had lost dominion over his realm. It's a body. Token of youthful operation. Fits into the palm of a child's hand. Can be covertly slotted into one of the tower crystals in the Warlock wilds. Okay. He's angry. They're faster. Loaded die. It's okay to love a disaster. Sometimes they turn it around, which they did later on. Do you say so? Tried to get into Macross, the first one, a couple times and failed each time. Half expecting that to be a trap. And I just went up that way, I think. It's the only way up. You styling on me. It opened.
What had come over the sensible narrator? Rather than chronicle the protagonist, more and more he talked of himself.
Brittany Clarkson! Brittany Clarkson!
Assuming that's a Kickstarter. Show Brittany! Brittany, leave me alone. My weapon's too slow.
Brittany Clarkson!
Anti-hero finger wagglers. Pixelating mitts that defy the establishment. Look like oven mitts.
Perhaps the narrator's fate was tied to Nostalgaia's. Or perhaps, even were he himself unstrung, his affection for Nostalgaia could never be severed.
Stop stopping. There's even more stomping. It's annoying. Already dead? Question mark. Oh, dead man of the Forbidden Woods, give me your insight. I thought that was a boss health bar that appeared for a second. I freaked out. I was like, Brittany Clarkson messed me up. Not ready for that. Something else just died? The hell? What's causing that? Is it that? Drained my health like crazy. Uh-huh. I don't trust this. That one's tankier. Oh my god. Like how I said I didn't trust that and then immediately rolled over it. How did I miss? Story of strength, a sliver of tradition, and access. Strength weapon scaling. What was the other thing I got? Oh well. Chadwick, you haven't played Zelda in 3 years to the day. You didn't give up on Ninja Gaiden, you're just putting it down for a minute. Uh-huh. I wonder when the last time I played a Zelda game was. Assuming Smash Bros. Doesn't count. It's the furtive pygmy! Save me, mask. Token of youthful operation. Forgotten childlike mask, ravaged by pixelization. Some relics are too far gone to be restored. Savior? Friendly? Guide. This looks extra cursed, because you could still see our pixel through it. Oh god. Okami was Sword of Zelda, kind of, yeah. Has Chadwick tried Pokemon or Animal Crossing? It might be more his speed. Just kick him while he's down. It's like Ninja Gaiden isn't the game for you. He just disappeared in front of me. The eye is floating there? What the hell is that? Okay. Servant shield. Oh, hell. A pixelating kite shield embellished with a symbol that connects. I failed to protect my hero at the scene of his tragic defeat. It's not fair. Oh, we're back over here. Hello? I should have explored this area before I went and healed. Wait. Why are these legible now? Why are they legible now? Step carefully. Stick to the path. Danger ahead. Here people are enjoying the heck out of Pokopia. I have no idea what the game is actually about though. It feels like it's just Animal Crossing but Pokemon. I don't know if there's a narrative or anything in it. Meow, you fired up Pokemon after playing through Elden Ring the first time? It was refreshing to see so many positive NPCs. Which version of Pokemon did you play? Overflow Nova Code. So why is this tree coming out of a platform? Because it's a video game. So I haven't gotten up there yet, that's fine. It's about being a Ditto in the post-apocalypse. Everyone's like, let's be friends, you can do it. Some kid's like, you look funny, and then he tried to fight me. Which I guess really isn't that different from Elden Ring when you stop to think about it, huh? He's chasing me, I hear him. Ooh, we got the hat. You can become a cacnea. Or is it cacturn? Cacturn. This memory lingers in the Warlock's wilds, a pixelating headpiece of a child lost to the darkness. While the zone boss waited for heroes to reach the standing stones, he gave wares of me and my kin their directives from his hovel. Oh, hell yeah. Pinocchio, we're a real boy now. How much is this weigh? 12.8. They gotta make it work. Go. Now I gotta go back with the cool night set. Yeah, it was whatever was the current title at the time. You don't remember? Do you remember what platform it was on? I think Sword and Shield might have been the newest when Elden Ring came out. Which I was not the biggest fan of that series. I hear the newest one is better, but I'm still really salty about Sword and Shield, to be honest. Chadwick, you forgot the controls and about Guardians. You got immediately lasered. Speaking of Guardians, maybe one day I'll play... Was it the last Guardian, the one that had the dog creature? Maybe one day I will play that. Oh yeah, Stella, good news, sort of. I was looking through my PlayStation library. Apparently, I do have Control and I think Alan Wake 2. So maybe I could look at that series when Control 2 comes out. They also remade Alan Wake 1, didn't they? What the hell? It hurt so badly. I think Control 2 is going to be pretty mechanically different than Control. Even still, I do prefer to have like a little bit of knowledge of a game series if I'm going into a sequel. Meow, you were playing on the Switch? Probably Sword and Shield. Pokemon always feels like they could have done so much better. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Forgot about that dude again already. So if I whiff that first hit, I might be able to rely a bit more on that second one. He went through it! I'm salty about that. He's up there! Stop! Move the camera. Come on. How did he get hurt after the fact? Well, this game kind of pisses me off sometimes. At least that one was more me. That time I felt like I actually should have gotten it. Okay. I think I'll just go back and heal. I should be able to ignore the dudes in the trees, I hope.
Is it
The lore collection in Control is a mix of pretty relevant to the plot, not relevant that explains why some people are like that, and just goofy flavor? Flavor. Oh. Actually, I wonder if a normal R2 is good enough. Time to make ragrets. Okay, just one R2 is fine. I can't trust the triple. I've already been here. I was trying to get up on this. Apparently there's no reason to. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Hey, it's the Buster Sword. But not guy. What game is that weapon from? Transistor? Braid? Zelda? Dang, I've got Transistor? You didn't even know what it was? I don't know if I have it. I would need to double check my Steam library. I think I got Braid in like a combo pack, but I never played it or Transistor.
A friendly face!
Damn, her voice is loud.
I'm sorry. That was really insensitive. There's something beyond these tunnels. A creature, more deviant than the abomination we slew in the mines. Somehow, she is able to harness Nostalgaia's decay. This is beyond depravity. To profit from the glitching of our world, as though it held some deeper meaning, some greater purpose, I would end her. But I can't traverse the maze below.
Why?
The reservoir of pain absorbs the agony from those of us who've been mistreated. It must take a lot to give so much. But that's martyrdom, isn't it? When I think of the crone lurking here, undermining the reservoir's sacrifice, I finally realize what a hero's quest would be.
Oh.
The reservoir wouldn't want to kill the being beyond, but to save her from herself. Perhaps I can end her suffering. The reservoir would perhaps...
Stop stomping! It's gotta be beneath me. Right, so this then. When life gives you lemons, go fight a filthy crone? Forgive me, Zanzibar. Not come this way. Without horns, Transistor was pretty good. I mean, Grood. Warlock is wilds. Heartflow Altar. Warshaft Village. That wasn't like that before, was it? Did we just get loot? No, sacrifice 3. Be a victim. Huh. So the skeletons are costumes as well, question mark? Oh, I tried to sacrifice him on the pentagram. So that way we could fight Stan. Oh, I think I forgot to talk to the smith the last couple times I was nearby. to upgrade. Though, to be honest, I wasn't thinking about upgrading this weapon, but now I might. Wonder if this is that item we could see from before. No. It's a teepee. Rose, this area is kind of ridiculously large. Oh, okay. Let me just try to internalize this. That's where we came from. Oh no, we're going to the Great Hollow. We're gonna get basilisked. Possible to navigate, turn back. Well, in that case, let's just stick to the wall. Uh-oh. Okay. They got me. Wigwam. Did you guys have to do reports on Native American tribes when you were in elementary school? I remember having to do my Native American stuff. And the way that it worked for us was you would like research one tribe and then everybody else would split into groups and research their tribes, or they'd present it individually. I don't really remember. So basically what I'm saying is I have pretty good knowledge of one Native American tribe and poor knowledge of all the others, because I did not learn what the hell those other elementary schools were talking about. Oh, so they can turn into the deer. And wascoey wabbits. Stella, you don't remember reports, but you remember Lakota coming to talk to us a few times? Oh yeah, because you were in South Dakota, right? That's pretty cool. Don't hit too hard. Kind of like this area because the way that it gets attached to the NPC housing makes it feel more like a theme park type thing. Right, okay. The horns, you know very little about any of them? That makes sense, though. Because you're not American, if I'm remembering correctly. Wait, what? Oh, there's a ladder here this entire time. Did I go in this mine? No, that's the one. Okay, so we have 2 spots to check. You are American? Who am I confusing you with? Oh, maybe Katie. Which part of America are you from without horns? If you don't mind me asking. And also, shame on you for not honoring our time-honored traditions of pretending to care about Native American culture. Horns is in the south. Hors d'oeuvre. I don't want to be without hors d'oeuvres. Ruined accommodating gourd. Oh yeah, we got this a while ago. Briefly stun close enemies. Overflow Nova Code. Mysterious algorithm that taps into source briefly stun nearby enemies. Very descriptive. A once common gourd, now glitching with a sequence of indecipherable runes. Marking yourself with these runes will make your heroic icon heal more health. Ah. Chadwick just guessing every region at once. Oh, right. Reno, huh? I think you've only mentioned that like once. Forgotten space set. Wait, you look like Bender. Pixelating mask that hopes to protect its wearer from morphing? Within those depths they had dug too greedily and too deeply, the void was emerging. Memory lingers in the depths. Yeah, you've got a nephew in school in Reno? But they're originally from Vegas? So that's it for here. I took fall damage for that. Yay. Fable of Glitch. Makes weapon dual source damage. Vegas is a monument to human hubris, and you love it for that? Without horns, you don't think you ever mentioned it, but you've talked about a few festivals and things like that at very Reno, Nevada. Global, your school did this weird thing that was kind of like a solo RPG where you had to write reports called Honor. Like everyone in a class was a Native American and you traveled around this map and documented the events that happened on that map portion? That sounds interesting. We just had to make these goofy dioramas. And I think I waited to tell my mom that it was due on Monday on like the Saturday right before. Apparently our teacher had been going on about it for like a month or something. But I mean... Ooh, Hollow School. I was probably a first or second grader with realistically ADHD. Who knows? So my mom got really upset that we had to like essentially do the entire diorama over the course of a weekend. I was very unhappy that weekend because I don't remember, like we had something going on and we had to eat dinner really ridiculously early and my mom made steak, which might make some of you guys be like, oh hell yeah. But what you don't know is my mom was a terrible cook. And I'm not gonna eat dinner at 4:30. Then I had to work on the diorama as well. Realistically, the diorama was probably a hot mess, but it was kind of decent, I think, for like a second grader or whatever I was. Okay, that was the item that was bothering me. Okay. Mystery solved. Chadwick, you went to Catholic school? You didn't learn diddly about the native Michigan population? Yeah, I feel like many of the very Midwestern Native American populations are extremely glossed over in elementary school. And I only ever really learned about the Great Plains Native Americans, essentially. Ooh, another fragment. Can't wait to fight a gigantic slow butterfly. That thing has wings, doesn't it?
Such peculiar posture. Such a ridiculous gait. Was there a humility implicit in its frame? A humility so long ago forsaken?
Oh, these are like the three gates in... Okay, so they combine the two.
Beyond these wilds lies the keep of the stolen crown. Our monarch was benevolent keeper of the realm, a symbol of tradition worth saving. But that story is gone. Our meaning is gone. When the time arrives, when you confront the final Great One, I could help you, if first you could restore what has been lost. Perhaps the Spindles could prove a hero, the narrator watched.
Did I just say that I didn't protect the wearer from wrong warping? I most certainly did not. Mendacious, we named a bunch of roads after them? Sort of, yeah. Everything in Michigan has a native name. Grand Rapids. Yes, of course. There's a bacon over there. I need to go down. Okay. We're closing it. Smith man, please. Oh, okay. Wait, no? Huh? What anvil? This object still lacks fidelity? Man, be that way. Akiak, Dowagiak, Mackinac, Genesee. You can tell you're in Wisconsin when all the towns start with a wall, like Wabash. Ontenogon, Wausau, Owoso, Uwu, Owo. Oh yeah. Oh, it was money. I forgot about that. With the auto translate. You ain't nothing to me. Is this the same lady? No. She's like 2D. Damn, she hits hard though. Ah! Psych. Translucent map. That's not a map, that's a wing. The gossamer wing of a mad navigator. A translucent path shifts within the maze-like fibers of the severed wing. She wants to guide you. Oh, so we should be able to get through that annoying forest area. What's the dude? Give me a newfound power, dude. He's the guy. Chadwick, you're glad the auto translates over? True, your hands are full enough with auto-correct. I forgot to read the Hollow Mask. I don't know if I finished my sentence. Yeah, you always had your hands full with auto-correct as well, huh? I guess that was my fault. It did not lock on. A forgotten transformative costume ravaged by pixelization. Some relics are too far gone to be restored. Must... Ow. Perform? Actually, this is pretty good. For the weight of it.
Ah, my strong, silent protagonist. Beautiful world, isn't it? I find a wonder can bring clarity when I'm feeling friendly. Wary where you swing. Though they forget, others may not forgive.
Is it really a soulsborne title if you don't set down your controller and accidentally use a technique on an NPC? Hopefully that didn't ruin what he was trying to say.
Ah, my strong, silent protagonist. Beautiful world, isn't it? I find a wonder can bring clarity when I'm feeling bound to a rigid path.
Quit distracting the hero with your riddles, old man.
So you do acknowledge their heroism?
What? No. Well, yes. I mean, it's yet to be proven.
Psst. Come now, old boy. Whatever came of your love for the story?
How dare you question my devotion?
Well, your resentment certainly implies investment, I suppose. If your love is intact, what then became of your resolve?
Do not judge me, Forsaken One.
My old friend. The pipe player broke my friend's heart. To love a thing so much, to hold responsibility for that thing, and it be twisted beyond the tenderness of your stewardship. The pipe player changed everything. In due course, you will confront the greatest of the great ones. Someone has to. Yes, well, I suppose I do like riddles. A well-spun riddle positions its maker in the perfect position for what may come. Obtuse enough to not be held liable for the ensuing shenanigans, but cryptic enough to suggest unquestionable wisdom. More importantly, a riddle does not violate the listener's own discovery. Back to your quest, hero. Back to your quest, hero.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, Global, we're gonna have to deal with the pipe layer. We also had to deal with the grinder yesterday. Should I hop down here? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Story of Strength. Is this connecting both ways? I'm assuming so. Oh yeah, so the three towers seem reminiscent of both the Darkroot Garden and Faerun's Swamp. Am I going to be a strength boy now? I think we'll just pump our bit to 20 next. But okay, folks, I think we'll go ahead and call things here because this area still seems pretty large, and I don't want to spend another eternity exploring a little bit before I need to hop off. So we'll go ahead and end it here for tonight. And of course, as usual, we'll be going live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thanks for joining me as always, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.